forward to seeing everyone in the program.
Please make your way back to the concourse to make sure you check in as soon as possible. Also, if for some reason anyone up there in those seats is here to become a citizen today, it is in your best interest to come down to the front with everyone else that is becoming a citizen today, because afterwards you're going to have to wait a very long time for your certificate, because everyone that's a new citizen later that's down here, they're going to be dismissed first to get their certificates before everyone in the back is dismissed. Okay? Thank you.
Special ceremonial session. God save the United States and this honorable court. Please remain standing while Catherine Kelly, an Assistant United States Attorney, sings the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated and come to order. In the matter of a special naturalization ceremony, Ms. Kelly, thank you for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful day. Let us begin this very special occasion by first hearing from Mike Lafrano, Executive Vice President of Community and Government Affairs and Chief Legal Officer of the Chicago Cubs.
Thank you, Tom. How about another round of applause for Kate Kelly and that national anthem? Good morning and welcome to Wrigley Field. Representatives of the court, Chief Judge Pallmeyer, who, by the way, is not only an outstanding judge and not only the first woman to serve as Chief Judge of the Northern District in its more than 200 years, she is also a genuine, no doubt about it, Cubs fan. So thank you for being here. Senator Durbin, Representatives Quigley and Ramirez, my fellow Cubs associates, honored guests, and most importantly, candidates for citizenship and your families. On behalf of the Chicago Cubs and the Ricketts family, welcome to Wrigley Field, and congratulations on taking this step and becoming American citizens. This is the third time Wrigley Field has hosted a naturalization ceremony, and they just keep getting better. Today sets a new record as the largest ceremony ever held here, as we welcome 992 new citizens from 94 different countries. And today, in this place, we share our commitment to America, and we bring together two things which could not be more American: baseball and the welcoming of new citizens to our country. This ballpark is known for bringing together baseball fans from across our city and around our nation. Fans from different cultures and backgrounds, from different parts of the Midwest and from cities around the globe. Our Cubs team today includes players from the United States, Brazil, the Dominican Republic, Japan, Mexico, Panama, and Venezuela. And we know we are all part of an interconnected world. The power of sports to unite individuals is one of the hallmarks of a great ballpark. At Wrigley Field, we pursue championships on the field, to be sure, but we also aim to be champions of the values which make our nation the best on earth. And days like today, we highlight a belief in a nation where everybody who works hard and tries their best to contribute can be respected for who they are, and where we acknowledge we all have something to bring to the strength of our country. Wrigley Field is the only ballpark in Major League Baseball to be recognized by the United States as a National Historic Landmark, and we're proud of the role we've played in the fabric of America for more than a century. The number 42 flag flies here, as it does at all Major League ballparks, to commemorate the courageous Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier in baseball. But the flag carries a special meaning here, because Wrigley Field is the only remaining ballpark in which Jackie Robinson actually played. Wrigley Field is also the site of the founding in 1943 of the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, the first major women's professional sports league in the United States. Our owners then knew that bringing people together makes us all better, and we continue this tradition today. And today, you add to the rich history of this place, so thank you. We hope that some of our history will provide an inspiration to you on this historic day. It's fitting that you're sitting in seats usually occupied by Cubs fans to watch a game. Our fans are known as some of the best in all of baseball, and our players will tell you they love playing here because the place comes alive when it's full of cheering fans. And when our voices rise in unison to cheer a Cubs win, any political, personal, geographic, or other differences fade away as we unite in honor of baseball and the Cubs. And so, as you prepare to take the oath of citizenship from these seats, we hope you too will use your voices to celebrate what brings us together here. Let us celebrate what we have in common and challenge ourselves to unite our nation and honor each other. Let us celebrate our shared commitment to opportunity for each and every one of us, and to our ability to live, work, and play together. Let us celebrate having come together on this day, in this place, and like the game of baseball, we hope the friendly confines can be a place of everlasting hope for all of us. On this field, our team faces challenges, but we overcome them. Inside these walls, our teammates work together, and individuals strive to perform their best when it matters most. These are challenges we know we will all face. But as you know from the hard work you've put into this process, there's no substitute for the work, and there can be no better feeling than having achieved your goal. So it's our honor to host you here today. We hope this isn't the last time you visit the friendly confines. I hope you'll come back as fans and watch the team play. But more importantly, I hope you know that wherever you go, we're here to support you. We're here to come together, and we hope you know you will always be welcome at Wrigley Field. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Loprano. I'd like to now call forward Acting United States Attorney Morris Pasquale to make the motion for the admission of candidates for naturalization.
Chief Judge Ballmeyer, each of the 992 candidates from 94 countries have been personally examined under oath by a designated officer of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. Each has demonstrated an understanding of the English language, unless exempt, and knowledge and understanding of the fundamentals of history and principles and form of government of the United States. Each has been found to be a person of good moral character, attached to the principles of the Constitution of the United States, and well disposed to good order and happiness in the United States. The investigations of the government have been completed in their cases, and each has been found to meet all requirements of the law to be naturalized. Your Honor, the candidates are ready to take the oath of allegiance.
Thank you, Mr. Pasquale. Your motion for admission of these candidates to citizenship is granted. A few comments before I administer the oath. My name is Rebecca Pallmeyer. I'm the Chief Judge for the United States District Court in this district. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you today and to congratulate you. You did it! In just a few minutes, you will become citizens of the United States of America. Thursday is not the new Friday, but I'm thinking already about the fact that this weekend we are celebrating Labor Day, honoring the men and women of this nation whose work mined coal and iron, forged steel and laid bricks, built railroads and ran train engines. Many of those workers were naturalized citizens, getting a start here and helping to build this nation and this city, sometimes called the City of Broad Shoulders. I am quite sure that naturalized citizens were among those workers who built this beautiful ballpark in 1914. I can't think of a better way to kick off our nation's Labor Day weekend than to welcoming you, our newest citizens, to Wrigley Field, America's most iconic ballpark. The most important guests today here are you, about to become new citizens, but I also want to welcome many other guests who are with us this morning. We are, of course, honored to be joined by our Senator Dick Durbin, the senior United States Senator from Illinois, and by staff members of his, Emily Patoma, Teresa Bordenov, Kristen Huerta, Tron Nguyen, and Clara Salduc. Katie Tobin, who's Special Assistant to President Biden and Senior Director for Transborder at the National Security Council, is with us today. We have two members from our state's congressional delegation. Congressman Mike Quigley is here on the dais with me, and Jenny Herman of his staff, along with Congressman Delia Ramirez, is here. Gloria Kuchenberg, who works with Congressman Schneider, is here. And we have State Representative Han Nguyen and her staff. You just heard from Acting United States Attorney Morris Pasquale, who made the motion for citizenship. And we welcome Kevin Riddle, the Field Director for the Chicago Field Office of United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. And I want to welcome Tom Bruton, who started the ceremony off, and Lauren Thiel, who's our Public Services Administrator and worked hard to make this program happen. To the Chicago Cubs organization, thank you for enthusiastically hosting the District Court for a third time for this inspiring event. Your hospitality embodies the welcome that I hope every new citizen experiences when they become a United States citizen. Thanks to Mr. Lufrano, you heard from him a moment ago, for his enthusiastic support. As Mr. Lufrano told you, I myself am a big fan of the Chicago Cubs. And I'm so pleased to welcome you to this ballpark. For those of you who are here for the first time,
USCIS have dedicated their careers to helping refugees and immigrants come to this country, become residents.
It is part of your DNA, it's part of America's DNA. We are a nation of immigrants just like you.